In one of the situations I worked, I was told many, many times you will never be able to work with him in the community. We moved this gentleman out of hospital over a period of time, took a lot of work, took a lot of planning. The issue was all of the staff, including the senior staff, including the people who had written plans and programs around this individual, were very, very concerned that we were going to be able to control him in the community. And that's because they used the basis of control when they were actually in their hospital setting. He has now been out of hospital 2-1 in the community for nearly 3 years. When in hospital, he was actually being held by up to 6 people. His paperwork actually said 5 to 7 people on a daily basis. Your brain takes control of the information that you are going to be working with a very, very dangerous person and lets you create the worst case scenario. And we had a lot of staff leave who had been to the hospital and met the staff from the hospital who'd created stories in their head. However, our team now are predominantly people who never met the hospital staff. And that tells you something about your own brain creating an image of a situation you believe will happen. When people tell you stories, fundamentally, human nature is to tell about the worst case scenario because they like to hear that you are finding that an enthusiastically interesting story. The lesson is think about being realistic about what you're actually working with, because with the proper behavioral processes in place, you may not have any of those concerns that you thought you were going to have. When you have a culture of telling war stories and staff feeling they want to talk about the worst case scenario they've ever experienced, you scare away new staff. You make it impossible to deliver a higher quality of service because the staff culture is about survival, control, rather than assisting and enabling.